This is WAGA TV Channel 5 Atlanta. It's now for the Texaco Newscast for this Wednesday, February 26, 1958. Here now, Peter Wiggins. Good day, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. Today is what's happening. And that's man, $28 damage and resulting in a break-in at Kennesaw School. County detectives said today. Vandals ruined a failing cabinet, found at $257 and broke a record player case, paper cutting machine, several windows and door locks. The burglars apparently were looking for money, as school officials said, but never was believed stolen. The break-in was another in a series of vandalistic acts that plagued Cobb County schools the past 8 months, county detectives said. More than 50 caliber schools have been burglarized. Most of the break-ins are believed to be committed by juvenile delinquents. We have solved only one case recently where a school was burglarized by an adult. Detective Jesse Honshed said that it was a middle school where school kitchen utensils were stolen. School burglaries during the past 8 months include Riverside, LaBelle twice, Eastside, Kennesaw, Sprayberry 3 times, Campbell 3 times, Harmony, Leland, and Eckworth, detectives said. In a burglary, detectives today reported the home of Miss Addie Minkiness and Old Atlanta Highway at Richard Crescent, and
in fact, in just one,
it was entered, and a coal heater, an orange stove, rifle, pistol, and 7 dishes were stolen. The face broke a window at the edge of the house, detectives said. City Detective Bill Elliott said a juvenile was apprehended in the theft of some used auto parts from Water Company. A battery and a radiator were taken from a 1946 Chevrolet, and 2 generators were stolen from other cars. He said the youth was released in the custody of his parents.
The town sits right at the base of the mountains that the Colby fire scorched just a month ago. They've already handed out 18,000.
Reparations were underway today to try Aaron Grady Rogers in Cherokee Superior Court at Kenton on Monday, March 10th, on a charge of murder. The transfer in Kenton was ordered Tuesday by Judge James C. Manning of Cobb Superior Court in a grant and a motion for a charge of venue. Deputy Attorney Ripburn, a Garland of Atlanta defense attorney, claimed that his client could not obtain a fair trial in Myriad because of a probable safety of the case. Rogers being returned to the Cobb County Jail Tuesday after the hearing on the venue motion was a object of the blow launched by a man waiting near the water fountain at the first floor of the courthouse. Deputy Sheriff Robert Doss said Rogers identified the attacker as A.L. Pierce, a brother of the wife Rogers is accused of being killed. Doss said that the blow missed he got between the 2 men. Judge Howell Brook of the Cherokee Circuit decided the Rogers trial to defer what a new trial from the Judge of the Supreme Court after being convicted with a recommendation for mercy. On the murder of Ida Patricia Rogers on March 20, 1957, when Rogers was brought before the court again Tuesday, Solicitor George Will Drew Luther Heems Jr. called the case involving the slaying of Richard Jackson and Ingo who had worked for Rogers at an Atlanta Monument sales office. The High State Court office told that the evidence which Rogers was convicted of Mrs. Rogers' murder was insufficient. Washington 3 key House members introduced today a bill to wipe out the 14 top-level Pentagon jobs as Department of Wall streamlining the Defense Department in the measure also would abolish 1,800 of the 2,000 jobs in the Office of the Secretary of Defense. The term of Steve Wing on the Board of Lights and Waterworks expired 7 weeks ago. Records at the Marietta City Hall showed today that Wing's 4-year term ended on January 8th. Records reveal the 7-man Marietta City Council is expected to be named a member to the board of. On its regular March 8th meeting, membership of the board now includes Mayor C.W. Bradlett, Chairman Councilman Claude Anderson, John McCullough, and Ed McPherson and Wing. At Mayor Bramlett is automatically chairman of the board until expiration of his term as mayor on January 1st, 1960. The mayor from year to year has the right to say to name any city councilman he chooses to represent the council to light board. The man in Anderson. The other 3 members and elected with 4-year terms are the office council. McCollum's term expires on March 24, 1960, and McPherson on February 15, 1959.
I was nervous. I didn't want to do it, but I couldn't come back without any money.
A storage garage was destroyed by fire Tuesday at the home of Miss Mel Perkins of 113 West 60th Avenue, and Marietta Fire Department reported. Miss Pickens said
Many girls go through what I did and much more.
one-story garage filled with furniture, antiques, paint, and brushes of paint and lumber and garden tools. She said the burning trash near the garage when the fire started in the garage it could have been caused by a spark. The 3,300 bricks at the County Rural Library at 1117 Atlanta Street will move Tuesday to temporary headquarters at the Park Street School. Library will be open on March 17th and will be known as Cobb Marietta Library. Our new library building is planned construction construction and be started by next fall, according to Mrs. Frances E. Clark, librarian. The moving job, which included transported files, record cards, magazines, and other equipment, was completed in 2 hours. 2 rooms at the school are being utilized for library headquarters. Mrs. Clark said it will be necessary to be buying portable stacks to shelf to the books at 10,000 books circulating throughout the county and calling into the summer for checking and mending. At the same time, the librarian reported an additional 5,000 new books will be budgeted soon. The library hopes that the new by 40,000
Big names like John McCain, Mitt
homes will within the next few months. The library board plans to hire a professional librarian July 1st, and Mrs. Clark, the librarian's salaries would be paid at the State Department, and Mrs. Clark will become an assistant librarian at the time.
urging Brewer not to sign the bill.
New visiting hours at the Kennestone Hospital will go in effect on March 1st, Administrator Miller Ware said today. The visiting hours will be 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., 1:30 p.m. to 4 p.m., and 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. As the visitation has been 12 noon to 4:30 p.m. and 7 to 8:30 p.m. Ware said new hours will be decided upon to make it more convenient for patients and visitors. At the same time, Ware said that the administration staff has been urged by the patients, by the medical staff, and the public at the large to enforce visiting hours more stringently. Ware liked some of the reasons behind the change. Patients have complained that visitors interrupt their meals. They new visiting hours will mean so visitors during mealtime. Also, we have more complaints that our visiting hours should include sometime during the morning so that the people who work in the afternoon can visit patients at the hospital during the morning hours. As for the reason, we have had
Major carrier Delta.
entered 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Is it a desire at the Canada
to be able to
Stone Hospital of the visiting hours at the first of all, that the best patient for the
see
that is the second best for the visitor. We believe that these new visiting hours will help this risk.
Today, someone
Thank you very much. We would like to point out to the potential visitors that get into an hospital that the administration has been urged to the patients by the medical staff and by the public at large to enforce our visiting hours more stringently, and it is our plan to do that in future.
$50,
We sincerely hope that everyone will
1,500 miles, and then
abide by the visiting hours and will help us to do a better job of running Kennestone Hospital.
5,000 miles. And the
Cobb County's 500 miles of dirt roads are in a heck of a fix to priority. The Commissioner Cliff White said today, and they estimated
spending business
damages resulting from the big breeze later that fall and now the rain when the disaster falls.
quote
Several weeks will be required to repair the roads he's added. 9 roads in the morning were reported to have his office at being
is already
impassable. One was so bad that 2 school buses were protected from taking children to classes at McEachern School. Reported closing in this morning were Moon Road at McLeod District, Wright Road in Powder Springs District, East Jameson Road at Grills District,
consumers respond well.
Bluff Road at Grills District, Blue Springs Road at Kennesaw District,
going to cost
Kennesaw 2 West Road in Big Shanty District, Cooper Lake Road at Burnett District, and McDonald's Road in Kennesaw District, and Railroad in Matlin District.
Top new warning at Russia saying a military intervention by Russia in Ukraine.
Fall new squad cars will be put in use by the Marietta Police Department in 2 or 3 days. Chief Ernest Sanders said today. The black, white top
Is not rocket.
cars that arrived in Marietta will be put in use as soon as successors are installed. Chief Sanders said the new Ford cars make a total of 4 squad cars, 1 safety department car, and 1 detective car for the department.
On Ukraine's door.
Cobb voters go to the polls Wednesday, March 12th, to the vote on legalize the sale of whiskey in Cobb County. Judge Trey Adair said that the state election Wednesday more after a petition containing the names of more than 35
ABC's
President Cobb's registered voters had indicated by signed cards that they wish the election called.
it is.
Judge Adair said the election was set for the request of the Cobb County Progress Committee early after the county auditors had audited the names of 10,873 cards bearing voters' names. Of this number, 10,330 names of 35.50% were found to be qualified to sign the petition. The owner which said it was called to the election of the Cobb Progress Committee after the letter had filed that through the presence of the law and
Is 512
solicited the signatures of Cobb voters that the sufficient numbers are called at the referendum.
in Beijing, but in these past
Cobb County's contribution to the Heart Fund drive have reached $2,500, but a Shannon Moran with me amount of a sizable amount whenever reports came in for Saturday. John Neal, County Chairman, said today. On a total, $1,057 was contributed by Mariettans.
see when the
Still to be reported are solicitation from professional groups. Neal noted the extent of reports from Actel, Kennesaw, Ackworth, and Smyrna are still coming in to be reported at the detention of Cobb County Community on Saturday.
index 8 is 610.
Washington, Fred, the Financial Associate of Federal Communications Commissioner Robert Trey Mack said today that Mack's name appears nowhere on the books of a insurance agency which had paid for the federal official $13,000. But he told us it has a subcommittee that it was never any premeditated attempt to hide the fact that Mack owns 1/6 of the established Sheridan Insurance Company in Miami. The witness was Trevor Whiteside, Curly Gables, Florida, our attorney who owns the third of the Company stuck with what's controlled all of it. The Hush Group has been investigated as financial relations with the FCC Commissioner. Representative Charles A. Wolverton, Washington, New Jersey, called the financial agreements between Mark and Whiteside an integral shame, all of which intrigues me, and none of which is Congressman are be understood. Subcommittee Chairman Owen Hurst, Democrat of Arkansas, said that Tuesday that the investigation had been forwarded a very bad situation that may have tended to jail sentences that the criminal violations of the Federal Communications Act. Whiteside said to the back that 1/6 owner of this Stabler Sheldon agency, but this livestock interest was based solely on an oral agreement. Whiteside said Beck had no document to prove his rights to any of the company stock. The attorney said he had given back 1/6 of the stock without charge. But he said voting rights to the stock went to W.I. Stabler, the owner of the company, was acted as trustee for Beck.
Clock. Most of the
In New York, 2 special schools for troublemaking students suspended from regular class will open Monday as part of the New York's efforts to combat juvenile victims'
puts new emphasis
violence in the schools. The State Education Department offered a full support for the city's program and announced an aid program. Washington Senator A.S. Macaroni predicted today that the Senate will approve higher postal sales and pay rates for
This was a huge study. It was very
postal employees by nightfall after a big fight and a key provision. The Oklahoma Democrats said there will probably be a fairly close vote on this amendment and not going to propose 5-cent stamp for out-of-town letters. Washington, the agriculture department today estimated per capita income of farmers in 1957 was record $903, up 10% from the
3 times the risk for
to $902 calculated in 1956. This sharp
deficit disorder.
per capita increase was accounted for almost
Twice the risk for
wholly as a decrease in farm population. New York General Electric Company today abandoned its fair trade policy and fixed on the small appliances. The move is expected to bring price cuts by many deals on radios, toasters, mixers, irons, clocks, and other small GE home appliances. The company
That may be the link.
long one of the strongest backers to the policy under which manufacturers set the retail price of their goods has sent letters to dealers and after their policy reversal. Göttingen, Germany, a group of West German scientists led by a Nobel Prize winner believes that they may have found the formula explaining the universe which
to support one of their own today.
involved in the late Albert Einstein for 30 years as Dr. Werner Heisenberg, director of the Max Planck Physics Institute at Göttingen University students that he and his associates have developed a mathematical formula which might have been explained the relationship of the laws of physics in the universe. Okay, now to the weather now, right now. At Atlanta Airport, we got at 6:42 temperature 64 degrees, dew point about 37 degrees, the humidity 78%, barometer 255 inches, visibility 10 miles, winds east at 9 conditions, overcast skies. Around the region, it is 58 in Athens, 70 in Macon, 55 in Augusta, 71 in Savannah, 63 in Brunswick and in Valdosta and in Albany and Columbus and in Dothan, Alabama. 49 in Columbus, South Carolina, 49 in Greenville. It is 67 in Huntsville, 67 in Florence, 67 in Decatur, Alabama, and in Birmingham, Alabama, 67 in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, 62 in Montgomery, Alabama, 70 in Mobile, and in Pensacola, Florida, 70 Alden. Panama City, 67 in Tallahassee, and 70 in Jacksonville. Showers and thunderstorms from southeastern portions of Alabama and extreme northern Florida, and then 7 in Georgia. Here.
Accidentally took a prescription sleep drug with her
Okay.
instead of for thyroid medication.
Forecast around the nation shows snow showers expected today in eastern Oregon and eastern Washington and the portions of the Southern Plains. Rain confined to Illinois and Mississippi Valley. It was warmer along the east coast and the southwestern colder in portions of the plains and Mississippi Valley. Yeah? And mild weather prevailed elsewhere. So tonight, cloudy and warm, low about 55 degrees. And tomorrow, scattered showers and thunderstorms high 6 low about 40 degrees. And that is going to be it for the WAGA Texaco Newscast early report on this February 26, 1958 on a Wednesday at 6:30 on Pure. And you have a good evening. Coming in next will be the CBS Evening News with Douglas Everett. I'll be back at 11. Have a good evening.